This is London.
These are dangerous days.
So here it is, the fourth and final contest of this fantastic afternoon of wrestling action we have seen here today at the Fairfield Halls in Croydon for this Mick McManus tribute show. What a fitting send-off this has been. A great afternoon of action to honour one of the all-time greats of the sport. So in the ring now is Johnny Kidd, and that music just kicking off can mean only one thing: about to make his way into the building, the beloved Alan Lee Travis. Travis, a many-time LDN heavyweight champion. Johnny Kidd, a former Golden Grappler winner. This is going to be a battle between two of the most popular stars in the sport. Just listen to that rousing reception for the young star there. And just look at that young man there. I can tell you for nothing, he is going to be a big star in British wrestling for years to come. So for one final time today, let's head down to our ring announcer, Frank Reimer.
Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, a minor apology. We were meant to have a guest referee today in the shape of the lightweight champion of the world, Steve Gray, one of the all great legends of the world of sport. Sadly, he had to get called away on urgent family business and sends his apologies to you all, but looks forward to being at the reunion on the 11th of August. I hope you'll forgive him. He couldn't avoid it. And so we'll have to make do with obviously the boys that we've got. And of course we've got the great Danny Walker anyway. Okay, the last bout of the evening, ladies and gentlemen, the catchweight contest. 8 3-minute rounds, 2 falls, 1 submission or a KO to decide the winner. Introducing to you on my left, one of the biggest legends, 2007 Golden Grappler champion, former champion of Great Britain and Europe. Please welcome Johnny. And his opponent, ladies and gentlemen, one of the great modern stars of today, and again, one of the LDN champions, a very popular wrestler indeed. Please put your hands together for Alan Lee Travis. And as I say, picking aside, Dave Walker, the referee, he's been a great ref today. He's been banged around a bit, so I'm sure you want to put your hands together for him as well. And our second here is the great Jim Howard, of course. Thank you. And over there I have another young wrestler to introduce. He's a Turkish wrestler and aptly called Costa Kebab. Seconds away, round 1.
Well, that's got to be one of the longest ring announcements I've ever heard. Nonetheless, we are back in business now. Round 1 underway. Johnny Kidd versus Alan Lee Travis. And what a contest we have got before us here. First, though, a shout out to Steve Gray, who just doesn't seem to have the best of luck when it comes to these Legends events. Sadly, an injury sidelined him from the original Legends Showdown event, where Johnny Kidd very kindly stepped up to the breach at the last minute to stand in for him. And now today, unfortunately, some urgent family business for him to attend to has kept him away from this Mick McManus tribute show. All of us here at LDN Wrestling do, of course, wish him the best, and we look forward to seeing you back in action sooner rather than later. Let's take a look at Johnny Kidd now in the ring, outmaneuvering the young Alan Lee Travis. Johnny Kidd, of course, a former Golden Grappler himself, and Alan Lee Travis, a many-time LDN Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. These two, of course, met back in the days of Capital TV. Johnny Kidd's career just caught the tail end of the World of Sport era, but it was in November 2007 against Johnny Saint at the original Legend Showdown event that Johnny Kidd became a legend in his own right. At that time, Lee Travis very much a rookie himself, albeit a very successful one, but now, 6 years down the line, and Travis has improved leaps and bounds. And a 2 count there from Johnny Kidd. Another 2 count. As I was saying, Travis has improved in leaps and bounds in the intervening 6 years. Johnny Kidd, a legend in his own lifetime as well. And this is going to be a contest between two of the most beloved stars of the LDN Wrestling active roster. If you get the chance to see LDN Wrestling live and in person, I suggest you take it. It's a great night out and fun for all the family. Check out ldnwrestling.com for information of their upcoming live events. Right now, though, we've got 8 rounds of action to enjoy. And that bell signifies one of those rounds has come to an end as the two fighters return to their respective cornermen.
Seconds away, round 2.
Well, Kidd wasting no time getting towards Travis, but what athleticism. He leapfrogged our referee. And unfortunately for him, Travis saw him coming, so he wasn't able to press home that advantage. Nonetheless, he's going to press home this advantage, just locking up the arms of Alan Lee Travis in that leg grapevine. Tying up the neck, cutting off the blood supply to the head. Travis, though, knows the counter. Pulls back the arms, and I think he's looking for it. He's looking for it. He's trying to pull it back. Well, he was looking for that crossbow and didn't get it. And Kidd still one step ahead. Another grapevine. Travis used the middle rope to break the hold. And we are seeing two of the most respected stars going at it here in this final contest of this great Mick McManus tribute show. What a show it's been. A real honour to celebrate the memory of one of the finest stars this country has ever seen. Kidd getting the better of Travis in their second round. Travis looked for the reversal. Kidd one step ahead. But Travis put the brakes on. And Kidd lands hard on the mat, gets whipped into the corner. Travis follows up. The referee imploring Travis to let Kidd back up to his feet, but Travis is on fire. And look at these two men matching each other move for move. There's a cover though, and the first fall goes to Johnny Kidd.
Ladies and gentlemen, reverse parking body press in round 2. The first fall
So Kid picking up the first fall in the second round. He was matching Travis move for move there. But out of nowhere, rolled up the young man and gets the first fall. So 2 rounds done, 6 rounds now remaining. Should this contest go the distance.
Away, round 3.
There's the bell for round 3. And Travis not going to let that pinfall, he's not going to let that affect him. And in fact, if you notice, it's Johnny Kidd slowing things down now. Travis, as you might expect, would want to come out fighting, but Kidd just slowing the young man down and putting him in a painful submission hold. No, he rolls him up, the shoulders are down. We could see a second pinfall in as many minutes, but Travis, one step ahead, kicks out. Travis has got his work cut out for him. You don't want to go one fall down to Johnny Kidd, and you certainly don't want to go one fall down in the second round of an 8-round matchup. Travis now working on the legs of Johnny Kidd. And there doesn't seem to be a lot Kidd can do about it, but somehow he rolls out of it. We saw Kidd, as I said earlier, come into his own at the original Legend Showdown event. That matchup against Johnny Saint solidified him as one of the greats. He went toe-to-toe with Johnny Saint in the main event matchup of Legend Showdown 2007. And although he did not come away with the win, he proved he could hang with the best that there is. Now 6 years on, and Kidd still moving with the speed and agility of a man half his age. Greco-Roman knuckle lock brings Johnny Kidd down to his knees. The referee asking if he wants to submit. And I think it's going to take more than that to put Kidd away. And in fact, Kidd reverses it, and now Travis finds himself lying prone on his knees. Travis turns around, ducks under the legs of Kidd. Goes behind, leapfrog. And this is actually, we are actually seeing shades of the Kidd versus Saint matchup from Legend Showdown 1. There's a roll-up from Travis now, and he gets the equalising fall. In the third round, the equalising fall.
Round 3, the equalising fall to the young pretender, Anthony Travis.
Well, Travis showing that he's every bit as good as Kidd. And Kidd proved that he was every bit as good as Johnny Saint. Travis went down 1-0 in the second round. He knew he had a lot of work to do. And he pulled back that fall in the third round. A great display there, but now round 4, very little rest period in between the rounds. Travis wants to finish this one quickly, I've got a feeling, goes for a cover. 1, 2... And Kidd using incredible strength to get that left arm back up. And again, the left arm comes up. And look at that. Now Travis goes to hook the leg, just a 1 count. Travis has already been 1 fall down. He doesn't want that to happen again, because if it happens again, if he cedes another fall to Kidd, this one will be over. But Kidd is just so good. He's so hard to keep down. Travis there just tried a number of pinning combinations and could not keep the veteran's shoulders down for more than 2 seconds, even with the leg hooked. Now Kidd trying a very painful submission maneuver indeed. You can see he's bending Kidd backwards against the small of the back on the knee. Travis just positioning himself. He's trying to... Oh my, what a reversal. I thought he was struggling to reach the bottom rope to break the hold, but instead he did a backflip over the top of Kid and reversed the hold. And again, look at the athleticism of the young man. Travis is a youngster who has got so very good over the last 6 or 7 years. He's one of the LDN originals. But does he have what it takes to go toe-to-toe with Kid? Kid now with that surfboard maneuver. Just hoisting the young Travis up in the air. Again, another move that's painful on the small of the back. Travis trying to power out of this one. I think it's about the only escape. If anyone can power out, it will be him. But it's not going to come easy. Kid's going to make him fight for it. Travis forcing his body back and finally gets out of it. Gets an ankle lock, but Kid flips him over. And this is a great contest and a great tribute to the legendary Mick McManus, who sadly passed away at the beginning of the year. Well, a bit of a friendly rivalry between these two. Nothing malicious there, though. But neither man going to give up the upper hand to the other, even in a simple handshake. So, round 5 of 8 potential rounds. It's 1 fall apiece in what has been a fantastic contest so far. Great athleticism from Travis, pulls down Kid to the mat. The second takeover, and Travis getting the better of Kid in this 5th round. Kid perhaps doesn't have the stamina that he might have had in his youth, but he has got the experience, and he ties up the ankles of Alan Lee to slow him right down. Pulling back on that chin, looking for a chin lock maybe. Could get a submission possibly. Well, he knows he's not going to get the submission from that hold, so he lets Travis back up to his feet. And challenges him to a test of strength, potentially. And Kid finds himself on his back. That might have been a mistake by Kid. Leg drop from Travis across the arm. Maybe looking for a second one. He goes up to the top. Comes flying from the middle rope across the ring. Lands hard on that left arm of Johnny Kid. Just bending back that elbow joint. Putting pressure on the shoulder and left arm. Kid reverses, whips Travis across the ring. Travis puts the brakes on, and they clash in the middle of the ring, head first. 2 juggernauts. As I said it in between rounds, neither man willing to give up anything to the other. They are so evenly matched. European uppercut from Travis. Follows up with the second one. Doesn't get the third, and in fact, it's a backslide from Johnny Kid. The shoulders are down, and there it is! Johnny Kid scores the win over the youngster Alan Lee Travis. In the 5th round, 2 falls to 1, a win for Johnny Kid. Let's go down to the ring for the announcement.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, in round 5, I'm sure you'll agree this has been a fantastic display of professional wrestling like we used to get in the old days. I don't think there should be a winner, but there is, and it's the one and only Johnny Kid. I was just saying, this boy who says youngsters can't wrestle these days, because he's just proved that you can, because he's just taken on one of the biggest legends ever known. So please put it together for Alan Lee Travis.
A great win for Johnny Kidd, a great display by Alan Lee Travis, and a great and fitting tribute to the one, the only Mick McManus.